That new car smell. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Push. I hit the brake now.
Okay, well.
Classic case of being totally freaking mean. Welcome to Hangar 207 in the garage, 1940 Chevy edition. In our last video, I was telling you pretty much about what I was going to do, and I said this was a 1947 Super Deluxe Coupe. Well, I had a comment, and a guy set me straight. This is not a coupe. This is a sedan, and it's not a Super Deluxe. It is a Master Deluxe. So this is a 1940 Chevrolet Master Deluxe sedan. I have no idea what the difference is between a coupe and a sedan. So if you know the difference between a coupe and a sedan, put it in the comments down below. I thought the difference was 4-door and 2-door. That's why I thought it was a coupe, because it's a 2-door. But I guess there's just as many 2-doors coupes as there is 2-door or 4-door coupes, and there's 4-door sedans and 2-door sedans. It's confusing me, but and I also found a tag in the truck, in the car, that goes on the side, well, emblem that says Master Deluxe. So I know it's a Master Deluxe. But what we got to do now, we got to clean it up inside, take off the window frames, and get the door pads off. But the next video is going to be lifted. I'm trying to keep the videos one topic at a time. I want to do a video where we're taking the body off the frame, where we're bracing it up, taking the front clip off, taking the body off the frame. And then when I get the S10 frame here, I want to have a video by itself of getting that prepared, ready to go, and shorten it, because I got to shorten it about 4 inches. I just got to go and get the frame. I already have it. I just haven't went and picked it up yet. So I guess we're just going to get to it. I'm going to get at the cleaning, and this is boring, so they're going to be real super quick clips. I won't be done for the day, but when I come back, I'll finish taking the hood off, the fenders, and the whole front clip, and get ready to get this front clip off so I can come up with a plan for the rest on how I'm gonna get it off the frame. The thing about it is you have to have a plan. I mean, you go to this gun hole and start cutting bolts and stuff, you could be in one major predicament. So this is where I'm at now. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow. Well, it's actually a bunch of tomorrows. A lot of tomorrows. I haven't worked on this video any because, well, I got my frame home and I started working on that because I had to short it in 10 inches. I started working on that. That's its own video in its own. And that was almost done. So now I'm back on this one. Now I went back and looked at the footage that I had so far, and if I can think of one word that would describe the video that I've done up to this point for this video, that word would be boring. I mean, it was boring. So this video, everything you've seen now that you just seen, is going to be different from what it originally was supposed to be. I'm doing a lot of cuts, a lot of skips, little bits and pieces there. I mean, it was, oh man, it's putting me to sleep. So we're going to do some changes. From now on, I was just going to do prep, getting ready for this, ready for that, clean. You don't need to see any of that garbage. So I'm going to get that front clip off, or at least try to. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the running boards off. Then after I get the running boards off, I'm going to look and find the bolt, see about getting this front clip off. Once I get this clip off, then I'm that much closer getting ready to get the body off, because the frame is almost done and ready to go underneath. I still have a bunch of measuring and math to do on where to put it and how to set the engine. There's quite a bit yet to do on that. But the frame is back together and it's tacked. It's not welded fully yet because I don't do vertical welds very well. I think I better have somebody that knows what they're doing to do vertical welds. On a frame, let this car pass. Both cars pass. On a frame, you need it strong. So I got a friend of mine who's a professional welder. He's going to come over and do the vertical welds for me. And then the fish plates, which is little plates that goes under there to strengthen it up. So, but you'll see that video in probably a week. I'm not going to upload it. It's almost done. I got almost all of it. Everything that videoed so far has already been edited. And I put it in fast mode and all that stuff. So I took a 2-hour video and brought it down to about 20 minutes. And then I got to finish the welding and then the outro. And then that video will be ready to upload before this one. But that's going to come out a week after this one. So, we're going to get, you know, there's a lot of people in videos, they say that, I'm watching YouTube and a lot of people explain stuff, they get done, they go, you know, it's a big YouTube word, So anyways, let's see about getting this clip off. That should be interesting, especially if I'm doing it by myself. Supposing the right thing to do is unbolt them. But they're so rusty and shot, I'll probably never get the bolts off. So I'm cutting it off first, and then I'll take care of the bolts later off the fenders. Alright, well, I got the rutted out board off. I cut it off because I didn't want to fight with the bolts, because I want to try saving that rocker panel. And I think maybe I should have took the bolts out, but you know, you live and learn. But I should be able to get this fender off fairly easy over here. Don't ever buy them metal diamond blade bits. They are junk. It's like $25, supposed to last 35% longer than zip cuts. They ain't worth a damn. Hey, cut that. But that's alright. That's alright. We can fix it. Fix it. Now this here has to be cleaned out. And here, I'm assuming there's bolts in there. Assuming there's bolts in here. That's 80 some years of grit and grime and all kinds of stuff. Looks like there's a bolt there. Yeah, there's 2 bolts there. Looks like that's all holds that on. It's 2 bolts. Probably could have took those 2 bolts off, took the front end off all in one piece, but that wasn't happening. Getting there. The body should be off tomorrow. So it's tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow. Actually, it is tomorrow. For sure. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I took the 2 bolts on the bottom of this where we left off at and pull this thing off. So this is off. All right. We put the wheels back on it. I had them off. I put tires back on it, so I had to take tires off the back so I can get to the bolts. I pulled it out a little bit. Took tires off the back so I can get more of the body bolts. That's what I'm doing now, is I'm doing body bolts. And they are, believe it or not, being a bit of a challenge. But we're going to get it. And this is in the process of taking the body off. I wasn't able to video a lot of it. Some of it I did, but it was so bad that it's just, you didn't see anything. But anyways, the bolts came out okay. They were very difficult, but there was like 8. We got them out. And then I got my cherry picker here. And then the straps fastened to the body. And I lifted it up in the front. And in the back, I got a 2x4 or a 2x6 in the back window with my chain fall. And it lifted back up just fine. I had to set it back down because there was a piece of sheet metal that's underneath there that I didn't take off. It goes underneath the bumper brackets. Those I got to take off, and then I'll be lifting up. As soon as I get this up, I'll stick a 4x4 right in between here, and which is somewhere around here. I put it out here. Anyways, but from here to over there, it'll be a 4x4, and then jack stands on each side will hold it up that I can roll, and I can get this thing out, and then I'll roll it out. And this is where I'm at. Not sure what all I'm going to video, but I'm going to see what I can do at putting the video on the tripod, and at least you can see me lifting it up. And hopefully it's not that bad of a job. I'm almost here. Almost. But it's off the chassis. Now I just gotta prop it up because I can't see the lift in the front that holds the front up. It's in the way. I can't pull the frame out with that there. So I've got to block this up, but I didn't realize how high up I had to block it. So I gotta get some cinder blocks and get my jack stands and get that 4x4 under there. I will bring you back when I get to that point. to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Well, it's fairly much clear, but it's going to, those tires are going to hit the bottom of this. That's probably the first time in 85 years that that frame has been out from underneath this car. And I'm not going to leave it this high. It's been a very big productive day. As you saw, the body is off. Now underneath, I got a lot of work to do. Which I'm not surprised that what I found, but the rockers need fixing, and on both sides. So that will be a video on its own. But right now I'm still trying to set up the frame. That's the next video. Well, the next video is shortening the frame and welding it together, which it's actually done. I'll do a quick clip right here. Frame's welded together. Frame's not done. I still got all this stuff here to cut off. Here, these. All that's all going to come off, and then I'm making. But then I got to match up to the old frame, where like the body mount bolts were, like here, and that's going to be like right here. But this frame is narrower than this frame, so I've got a lot of fabricating to do. This frame is taller in the front here, where the this is where the front two body mounts went. Here. Over there, the frame's a lot lower. Now I don't have them side by side on the cement. I just got them sitting here just so I can see the difference. But I'll have to raise that up. But I don't know yet. I might, if I can get the fenders and stuff on and the radiator fit with it lower, I might do that so the car's a little lower, closer to the ground. But I don't think that's going to do any difference because it'll be too low. So I'll have to raise that frame up by putting mounts that will come up here. I'm trying to point, but I'm all over the place. The mount will weld to the side. Like, if you look here, right straight in line with these holes, the mounts will be about right there, but I'll have to have them come up. Then, but right now I'm in the mass stage on that one of where and what to do on the fabricating of that. That's another video, which I'm starting to do now because the frame video is done. That'll get uploaded a week after this one's uploaded. This one was just basically getting the body off of the chassis. which it's done. And you want to talk about some sketchy stuff. I still got to lower this down. I'm not leaving this up like this. I'm going to lower it down, put them on sort of close to the ground, because I'm getting ready to leave for Oshkosh Friday. By the time you see this video, I'll be just a few days away, because today's Sunday. Today's the last day I can work on this. But this video is going to get uploaded, and then a week after that, the frame will get uploaded. And I don't know when the video is coming up as far as fabrication of the frame. But I'm starting to video it right now, which is going to take some time because this isn't all going to get done in a week. As much as I'd love to do a video every week, there's just no way I can do it. My job, I work too many hours during the day, and I got tired. And this was a lot of work today. I'm not done yet. I still got to get this lowered, but I'm doing some little fabricating, figuring, and I'm going to slide the new frame underneath this car, and then I'm going to set it down and see what it looks like. But you'll see those coming in the future. But as of right now, we're done. This video is ending. Oh, I'm tired. But this has been a lot of fun. I do this for the fun. I really do. I really enjoy it. Like I said, I get burned out though. And I don't think I'll get burned out on this one for a while because there's so many things that has to be done in so many different ways. But when you get down to like 10% of the car, that's when I start to get a little bit burned out. I'm going to force myself to finish this one by spreading it out and not constantly work on it. I got other things to do around here too. So when I get this set up and done, it might have to sit on back burner. I'm going to Oshkosh. I'll be gone for a week. And then when I come back, I got to finish the siding on my house. I got quite a bit of stuff to do. So there might be a pretty good gap between the next video and the video that's after that one. Can be a pretty good time frame. We shall see. Until then, thanks for watching Hangar 207 1940 edition.